welcome to the About Us, the origins of BlueToastGaming. My name is Joseph, and some background information about myself. Currently, I am working 2 jobs and a full-time student in college. I love watching movies, football, filmmaking, and playing sports. My favorite video games include Majora's Mask, Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, the Halo franchise, and Super Mario RPG. Obviously, I have known Jordan all my life and met Chris when I was about 8 years old. He is best friends with our older brother.
Hello, I'm Jordan, and now I'm also working 2 jobs and I am a college student. I've been playing video games my whole life and grew up loving games on the Super Nintendo. A couple of my favorite all-time games are Super Mario RPG and Super Metroid. As a matter of fact, a Super Metroid guide is one of the channel's very first videos. Another hobby I had growing up was filmmaking. Eventually, my brother and I got our first camera at the age of 12 and have been making videos since. So it made sense to combine the 2 hobbies and create a YouTube channel.
My name is Chris, and I am part of the BlueToastGaming clan. I got married this last year to Kelly, who some of you might be familiar with. She was one who did our drawing videos, if you don't know her. She occasionally does some voiceovers as well. It's amazing to have a wife that supports my love of video games, so find yourself a keeper like me. I currently have 3 occupations. However, I plan to downsize once the year ends to focus more on my schooling. I am also a full-time student, which makes it hard for me to commit to BlueToastGaming. I like to play video games whenever there is time. It's something that relieves a lot of stress and anxiety that I face in the real world.
In the summer of 2011, Jordan and I produced, directed, and edited a short film, Mastermind. This is pre-BlueToastGaming. We never thought about creating a YouTube channel. Jordan and I were the main characters alongside with Daryl and Daniel, who appeared in BlueToast briefly and will have a larger role in the future. Although Chris was not a main character in the film, it was the first time the 3 of us filmed together, and we all had a good time. Following in the fall, Chris was the manager and I was the assistant manager at the workplace. I invited Chris after work to play Donkey Kong Country Returns because Jordan and I stopped playing.
Yeah, I didn't like that game.
One day Joseph came up to me and said, "Do you want to play Donkey Kong Country Returns?" And I said, "Heck yeah, I do. I want to play that." So it became this project of ours. We agreed to do a perfect run and get every collectible from every level.
Halfway through the game, we had some trouble, so we looked up a guide. The guide had many flaws, and we joked to ourselves that we could make a better guide than this.
It was one of those videos that took 20 minutes to get to the main point, so it was really difficult to find what we were looking for.
Then we came across Game Explain's Donkey Kong guide and were impressed by the channel and started watching a lot of their videos. So in a way, they were a huge influence on our channel. In summer 2012, it was time for Jordan and I to begin storyboarding for our next film. During our pre-production phase, we invited Chris over to play video games. And over lunch, our idea quickly shifted from a short film to creating a YouTube channel.
So why are we called BlueToastGaming? Originally, we wanted to have the name Nintendo Twins, but it was taken. You guys will be disappointed, but in all honesty, our name has no meaning. It just sounded cool. We know of other names that have the word blue in it, for example, Bluetooth and Blu-ray. Joseph said, how about Blue Toast? How? At first we were not on board, but nothing sounded nearly as good, so we agreed on that name, and here we are today, BlueToastGaming. Staying toasty.
These are our almost logos. I'm glad we held on to these because they were absolutely terrible. And we look back at them now and laugh. Joseph was adamant about a piece of toast giving a toast, and to add the blue liquid in the wine glass. I thought of the idea of the silhouette and to have the button layout on the toast. It represents the name perfectly, and I can't think of anything better that suits us. The logo that we have today will always remain our logo. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe. During Photoshop, we partnered with our friend Fabrice to create the logo.
Fabrice also composed the music for our channel. We would hit him up and ask if we can get a new song, and he would have one for us within a couple days. He was the 4th member of BlueToastGaming and the behind-the-scenes guy that didn't receive much camera time. He was extremely reliable, and we would be lost without him.
I remember one Saturday in March, Joseph and I were working on a project in an online class with our classmate Tia. We just arrived at Starbucks, ordered some drinks, and got started with our assignment. I got a call from Febrez's cousin and assumed he wanted to play some board games, but I found it odd that he was calling at midday. He asked what I was doing and followed with, Febrez got in a car accident the night before and he didn't make it.
We were fortunate enough to have a recording of Yoshi's Woolly World a couple weeks before the accident. We gave the video to his family. On our wall, we have Febrez's funeral program that will never be taken down.
So what does Stay Toasty mean? Well, I can tell you how it got started. In some of our first videos, we did not have a catchphrase or slogan. One of our friends asked why we didn't have a slogan and we never really thought about it, so I asked a couple of friends I played Minecraft with. He simply said, how about Stay Toasty? And I liked it because it was short and sweet. I first told Daniel. He liked it too, and now it's time to tell Joseph.
This is what I heard. Stay toasty! And then they said, no, Joseph, it's not like this. It's more like this. Stay toasty! But now the delivery is like this. Stay toasty. That is our slogan.
The actual meaning of Stay Toasty is a mystery.
We all wanted to have a positive impact to the gaming community, and we feel like we accomplished this with our most popular videos at the time of this recording, our Wind Waker and Majora's Mask guides. Personally, my biggest challenge is finding our identity. We have unfinished Let's Plays, Pokemon giveaways, box openings, top 10s, short-lived segments, and Pokemon cards. One identity I will always be proud of is our guides.
One of the biggest challenges we've had as a group is we often like to joke around about this phrase called classic BlueToastGaming. In other words, we have the worst luck and it happens way too frequently. When we created the channel trailer, our camera's battery was running low, so we turned it off between takes. We mistakenly turned off the mic after the first scene and realized we did not turn it back on once we finished filming. We honestly think the trailer is funny, but at the same time ridiculous, so we were ashamed to act foolish to film it once again.
On a personal level, I would like to branch out to creating indie films and also create a cooking channel, but finding time will prove difficult. I just want to keep producing videos and eventually discover our identity and have a consistent upload schedule.
For the future of BlueToastGaming, I hope to build our fan base and our video content.
If we stop the channel today, we would be happy but not satisfied. Our main goal is to get invited into E3 in the future. It's been a dream of ours, and we hope to become more consistent with our videos after we all have our careers in order. We love doing this, but school will always remain a top priority. That was the About Us, the origins of BlueToastGaming. We will have more videos coming to you in 2017.
Thank you guys for all your support. It means a lot to us, and above all, stay toasty.
Stay toasty.